To download multiple MODIS NDVI images, you go to Earth Explorer by USGS and you log in with an already created username and password. For this tutorial I'll use free GIS tutorials and my login. And I click on Sign in. After logging in, on the left side of your browser you see an area where you can provide search criteria and the kind of datasets you're looking for. And on the right side you actually see later on the images you are choosing, and you can also put coordinates on the map where your images should come from. Besides the map, you can also use the address or place locator, where you can enter a place or an address somewhere where your images should come from. The other option would be to specify path or row for Landsat, which we don't use here because we work on MODIS, or you enter a feature somewhere in the US or the world. You can also put in coordinates, a predefined area, or even upload shapefiles or KMLs. But for this tutorial, it would be enough if we just go to Nigeria and we put a button on there to specify one central coordinate. If you click it, you will see on the left side the coordinates of the button we actually provided. After providing the location, we will choose the year from which the satellite imagery should be provided. So we will choose the 1st of January 2002 and say up to 31st of December 2002 as well. We then jump to datasets, and you will see a lot of different datasets provided by the USGS. But since we said we will stick on MODIS, we go to vegetation monitoring, and there we choose the pre-compiled MODIS NDVI product. We don't even need to provide additional criteria, no IDs. We proceed to results directly. Now you can see 71 results for every 5 days, one scene of whole of Africa. For this tutorial we use the first 10 because it's a lot of data, and we could click on this small brown box and say add this data to the bulk download. Since we actually would work on a lot of different images and a lot of data, we go up the page to show result controls, and there we choose add all results from current page to bulk download. And now if you look carefully at the bottom, all boxes turned green, the 10 of the first displayed results. So after you chose, in this case, the 10 images, you scroll down and click on View Item Basket. And there you see your actually shopping cart for USGS with 10 images, and you proceed to the checkout and say Submit this order. As you can see, the bulk download has been successfully processed, and it has an ID number 427933 in this case, and you also receive an email. To download this bulk download, you have to download and install the bulk download application, which is easy. I have already done that, and therefore I will just open it. Here you have to provide your username again, in this case free GIS tutorials, and your password. And after you click on login, you see that it's actually opening your ID 427933. You select this order, and now it's downloading the scene list. You can specify a destination. I chose my D drive in this case, and you can start to begin the download. Note that for each of the files you can see the ID, the product, the dataset, and also the file size. On the right side you see whether the status of download is completed, actually downloading, or still pending. At the very bottom you see the progress bar of each download, and of course for this tutorial I jumped a bit because the download takes a very long time. We are talking about 1.6 GB per file. After the progress is finished, you don't select another order, you say no thanks, we are done, and you can open your file browser. And in the browser you go to the bulk order it has been created. You choose all the images and you choose your preferred zip program. I choose 7-zip and say extract files to here. Note that 7-zip is actually creating 5 files out of each zip file, and that's because besides the normal NDVI pic, you also have the date of acquisition for each pixel, and also a quality index, a text file with infos on the image, and also a normal meta file. That's all. Use the boxes on the left to jump back to chapters within this tutorial.